parties, you are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years imprisonment on each case. Sentences shall run concurrently. Do you understand what's happened today? Attorney, does the defendant waive a formal reading of these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation in each case? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Lower your hand. In summary, sir, these motions similarly allege that on August 14th, 2023, in this criminal district court of Jefferson County, Texas, you were placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years for 2 cases. One of them, the second-degree felony of assault on a peace officer in 23 CR 617, and that's a second-degree felony. And the other case was a third-degree felony of obstruction or retaliation in cause number 23 CR 618. Are those allegations true and correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. What are we doing?
Which one did you get time on in Chambers County?
Which
Which one did you get time on in Chambers County?
Obstruction.
Just plead to 2 and 3. Those are the obstructions over in Chambers County that you got time on.
allegation number 2 in each of these motions state that you committed the offense of obstruction or retaliation on or about March 31st, 2024 in Chambers County, Texas, which is a violation of condition 1 of your deferred or unadjudicated probation order, which states don't commit another crime. Are the allegations in each, similarly in each of these 2 motions, true and correct? Allegation 2.
Yes, sir.
That's good enough, Judge, since he's already agreed to it.
Are you pleading true and correct to these allegations, similarly committing the offense of obstruction or retaliation voluntarily and because those allegations are true as they are alleged?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that voluntarily and knowingly made plea of true to 1 or more violations of probation, such as these criminal charges that you're pleading true to, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation as in each of these 2 cases? By a preponderance of the evidence or greater, your probations can be revoked and you can be sentenced in this second-degree felony in 23 CR 617 to no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement in prison. And in this third-degree felony of 23 CR 618, the obstruction case, no less, you can be sentenced to no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true to these allegations today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You are pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
Yes.
And this. See how the story ends. 4 years on each case?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So in each of the plan is you would be pleading true, your probations would be revoked, you would be found guilty, sentenced to 4 years imprisonment on each of these cases to run concurrently. Is that your understanding of the plan?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, and that's in each case, if I follow these agreements, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'll show you it's marked as States Exhibit 1. Did you sign those documents, understand them, discuss them with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Are the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
States Exhibit 1 is entered into evidence in
No
each case
objection.
without objection admitted. And this states that you are making your decision voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. You discussed this with your attorney. You are mentally competent to enter your pleas of truth. And all of this is voluntarily and knowingly made by you because these allegations are true.
Yes, Your Honor.
States Exhibit 1 is part of the record for all purposes. I'm going to follow these agreements then. I'm going to find in each of these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation, again, cause numbers 23 CR 617 and 618. You have pleaded truth to allegations 2, which is committing the offense of obstruction or retaliation on or about March 31st, 2024 in Chambers County, Texas, which is a violation of condition 1 of your deferred or unadjudicated probation orders, which states don't commit another crime. You are admitting to these violations voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. That is enough to grant these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation. And I grant this motion by a preponderance of the evidence or greater in each of these cases. Thus, your deferred or unadjudicated probations in each case are hereby revoked. In each of these cases, you entered your guilty pleas before this court when you were placed on probation on or about August 14th, 2023. You entered your guilty pleas in each of these two cases voluntarily. You were mentally competent to do so. You understood and appreciated the consequences of pleading guilty. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted at the time of your plea hearings to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these cases. That is the second degree felony of assault on a peace officer in cause number 23617. And obstruction or retaliation, a third degree felony in 23 CR 618. Being found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these two cases, I'm going to follow these agreements made by the parties. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years imprisonment on each case. Sentences shall run concurrently. Do you understand what's happened today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You will be given credit for all time you have served in accordance with these cases. Anything else? State
Mayor.
and defense. Okay, good luck.
Thank
All
you.
right.